While in the computer room today, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this TP-Link router. Now, I had an old Netgear router that was probably 15 years old, and even though I had upgraded the modem is what's over here on the right. Even though the modem had been upgraded, I had upgraded the modem to a Motorola Surfboard modem, but the old router I had was really the bottleneck in our speed. So the way this works is you've got your Ethernet cable coming from the telephone service provider that's out at the street, and then the cable comes underground and comes into your house. It goes into this block that's outside, and then the block comes up and goes into the modem, which is this cable here, the top one. And then my cable going out from the modem is the yellow cable, and that's coming into the back of the router. The router is sending the signal out through these antennas here. So these are transmitting. That's transmitting the the internet signal, my Wi-Fi signal. And there's two different Wi-Fi signals here. So the way this works is this is just an indicator to tell me that the power is on. And then I've got another one that's the 2.4 gigahertz, and then I've got another that's the 5 gigahertz. If I have a direct Ethernet connection, it'll show me on here. This is just saying that the Ethernet is connected. If there's a software update happening, if I've got USB ports plugged in, so I could actually use this I could put things on the network. So there's this USB port on the back here. I can plug something in USB. If I need to change anything on the Wi-Fi password, I've got the app for this now, so I can link into this anytime I want to. For the price and for the research I did on the speed that this is capable of and the quality of the signal at both frequencies, the 2.4 and the 5, this is by far the best price for a router. You can get this, I've seen it at Walmart, Amazon, I believe Best Buy. There's probably some like Newegg, a couple other places like that you can get this from, but I'll have the link in the description, and I'll just edit the pricing in on this so that you can see that. So I believe this particular router, it explains that it's capable of up to 1,000 megabits per second. So the old technology, especially on my old router, probably couldn't go over 100. So this will go up to what would that be, a Gigabit. Sorry, I have a mental block there on the the strength of the signal, but this comes in a white or black, and it's very ergonomic. It's got a mounting bracket that comes with it, so you can mount it onto a wall. I've just got this on a little stand that comes with it, like this little arm here, so that I can just set this on the top of our computer desk here. But I don't really have a whole lot more information. You can turn these around so that they're facing different directions, and I do believe, because these are I don't know if it's necessarily called smart or if it's like a dual band, but the way this works is it actually says that it kind of hones in. So once it finds if there's a device that's over here that's wanting to get signal, it will bring the band together to specifically send signal to that device. I'm pretty sure most of the new routers explain in their documentation that that's what they do. I know this one says that it does the same thing. I don't have a way to test that. I'm just going to have to take their word for it, but I have not had any problems with this router. This router is very easy to link into with the app. I can check and see all the different devices that are linked onto it. I can see if somebody's trying to link into it that's not been allowed. I can block usage. I can put parental controls on here for internet use. So, but I can have tablets and computers and laptops and phones and my garage door sensor, our Google Nest thermostat. All those can be to this, so it's very easy to use. But I just wanted to say this is worth the price for the router itself. I'll have the price posted, link in the description. I know when we had our old Netgear router, if the kids were in the far back room on the other side of the house and the router was sitting here, they would be on like a bar, if not completely losing signal. And as soon as I replaced the router and went with this router, they had a full 4 bars. We've got about an acre and a half, and I can go to the other end of the property from where this router is, and I still have signal. I don't even lose signal on my phone in the yard, so I could literally be taking a video for this YouTube channel and then uploading it, and I would still be on Wi-Fi on the other end of my yard. So it's pretty strong. The information to explain the 2.4 gigahertz and the 5 is a wavelength thing. So the wavelength for the 2.4 is a stronger, it's a stronger wavelength at longer distance. Sorry, it's a weaker wavelength at longer distance, but the 5 gigahertz is a stronger wavelength for shorter distance. So if I'm really close to the router, I want to be on 5 gigahertz, but I have noticed before if I get far away from the 5 gigahertz, my Wi-Fi signal will be low on my phone, and it'll switch to the 2.4 gigahertz if it loses the 5 gigahertz signal. It's not as fast on the 2.4 gigahertz, but I do still have signal. It's just slower. So just wanted to explain that real quick. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. I think I messed up in the beginning explaining that, but 2.4 gigahertz is a weaker signal that is for longer distance, and a 5 gigahertz is a stronger signal for shorter distance. That's all I've got. If you liked the video, please like it, share it. If you subscribe to my channel, that would help me out. Hopefully you can share the channel, share the product reviews I've done. I've got some DIY stuff. I've got some music beats if you're interested in hearing some new music. I don't have any words to it, it's just beats, but if you go over to my playlist, you can see those. You can see playlists of other artists that I've posted and made videos for. Thrice, NF, Bizzle, a few other people. So if you get the chance, check that out. Like some videos, share the channel. I appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time to watch.